now presenting is Mahjong Matcha.
Hello everyone, we're Team Mahjong Matcha, and this is our project, Disney Doppelgangers. So for our project goal, we wanted to have a user be able to input a few sentences of text description and a few personal traits, and then we can match them to a Disney character that best fits their personality.
Okay, so for web scraping, our goal was to get a description of each of the 50 top popular Disney characters. So we need to start making a compiled list of each of the 50 characters, and then get their URL so we can access each individual piece of them. So we started by getting a base URL, which is disney.fandom.com, and then we added their character name at the end, so we could access the page. And then we used the HTML parser beautiful soup to get the personality section of each page.
So then we use two convolutional neural network, Spacey and BART, to give us the specific traits that we want from each character, and a few sentences that can summarize the background and the traits of this character, so we don't want too much access to unimportant traits going into our model.
So for the model itself, we used a pre-trained transformer that would embed all of the characters and their data, which would be their description and personality traits, into a vector embedding space. That way we can compare the characters to each other and find which ones are similar. And then you can kind of see where we're going with this. Then we have any user input that inputs their own traits and their own description. And then we also embed it into the model. And we find the most similar Disney character based on cosine similarity, and we output it.
To go along with this, we wanted to create a website using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. However, there was some complications with connecting the front and back end. But essentially, the user would put in 3 to 5 personality traits, such as passionate, artistic, and empathetic, and as well as a little description about themselves, such as I like music and swimming. And then after this is submitted, the data will go into our Python backend and then output whatever character they are most similar to. And in this case, it's Ariel. So some limitations with this project is that we have a model and also a response bias, and we also use a relatively small data set with 50 Disney characters. And we also had limited time working on this hackathon. But however, there are impactful implications of this project, such as movie recommendations if the participant didn't watch the movie that their character is from, as well as emotional connection to these fictional characters, as well as embarking on a self-discovery and personal insight journey. Thank you.